What up, Bill? Welcome to Pooping with Plunkett. How y'all doing today? I'm doing this fucking great. Thanks for asking. It's gonna be a good poop today, boys. I'll tell you what. More coffee and a cigarette. That's the best thing in the world to get things, moving. If you ever, eat too much cheese or something and find yourself unable to poop, make some hot ass coffee, some strong coffee, and smoke yourself a cigarette. If that don't work, you're fucked. Man, I read Ozzy Osbourne's autobiography like years ago. It's pretty fucking entertaining. If you haven't read it, it's a good read. But one of the funniest things in that whole book. It's gonna be a good poop today, boys. I don't know if I said that. I got my sign back there. It's gonna be a good poop today, boys. Fuck yeah, I don't know if you can read that in the camera or not. But anyways, I thought that was cool as fuck, dude. I had to buy that because I bought some signs for my chicken eggs, which I think I showed you. Oh yeah, you were there when I opened that bitch up. If you watched that video, I forgot about it. That was last night. Anyways, what the fuck was I saying? Oh, the funniest thing, that Ozzy Osbourne book, was he dedicated like a full page to 2 pages out of his own book just talking about Tommy Lee's dick, how big it was. I work with this dude. He always tries to be all like, "Oh yeah, my dick's huge," I make my girl come so many times, or she wants my dick all the time, dude. One of those guys. And he's like, "Oh, did you ever see a sex tape with Tommy Lee and Pamela Anderson?" I forgot about that. No, I haven't seen it. He's like, "Yeah, I watched that. It's pretty big, It's like no big deal." And I'm like, "Dude, shut the fuck up." If I had seen that, I'd be like, "Dude, that motherfucker, there's a cock right there." I'd probably be like, "Man, I got a wiener. That's a cock." I might be borderline wee wee, somewhere between wee wee and wiener. Then you get up to like penis, then dick, and then cock. The bigger it gets. And below wee wee is micro penis. I don't know. Anyways, he's all talking. Yeah, it's a little bit big. It wasn't that impressive. I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up. Um. Anyways, enough about penises. Um. Fuck. I finally finished, dude. I just fucking finished digging them trenches out back for the to drain the rain. Get away from the chicken coop, because chicken coop gets water in it when it rains a lot. So I'm like, I want that shit to go away. So I put some drainage, only 3-inch drainage pipe. I put 20 feet across the front and then 10 feet out. So I dug a big ass hole and filled it with rocks. It's all filled in already, or I'd show you guys. I had to hurry up and come in here and do some, take a break, man. Do some business, hang out with my favorite people on the internet here. It's fucking Sunday, y'all. Fuck. It's supposed to be the day of rest. Even God took a rest on the seventh day, the day of the Sabbath. You know what I'm saying? But there ain't no rest for the wicked. I'm fucking wicked. Even the wicked like me get my ass right with Jesus. Y'all better get your asses right with Jesus too. You know the drill. Call your mom, call your dad, your brother, sister, aunts, uncles, cousins, whoever the fuck, man. Just call them and say hi. Go to church with somebody. Whether it's your homeboy or your friend, your homegirl, your homeboy, your mom or your dad, or somebody. Just find somebody. Hey, let's go to church, man. It's fun. Or one time, dude, when I was think I was like 19, 18 or 19. I was a little ghetto thug, you know. Like Dirty Jersey wanted to be me. He wishes he was a thug as I used to be. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I went to church and I was like, man, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fucking thug. I don't give a fuck if I'm going to church. I'm gonna dress in my normal shit. You know what I'm saying? Like a FUBU fucking football jersey and fucking pants hanging halfway down my ass, my big ass fucking chain and shit, all that shit. I went to church like that, and I was like, you know, kind of subconsciously hoping people would judge me. And not one single person looked at me any different than like the old lady dressed up in her Sunday best, you know what I'm saying? And like, they're all like, hey, how you doing? I shook my hand and everything. And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Why the fuck are these people being so nice? So I was fully expecting them to be like, oh, who the fuck is this guy? You know, what the fuck are you doing here? But I know there's some churches out there that you would get some looks and some judgmental attitudes. That church, you know, specifically, I was like, damn, dude. It kind of blew me away, dude. I remember telling a pastor about this. Because when I worked in the tire shop, and he just mentioned being a pastor, and I was like, you know, I'll tell you about this one church I went to, and I remember the look on his face was like, holy shit, dude, that like, just amazement that like, dude, that is so cool. It's like the coolest story he's heard in a long time, you know what I'm saying? And it was cool as fuck, dude. And I don't remember his name, but I remember him, you know what I'm saying? I remember that look on his face. And he was like super happy to hear about that, you know, and he's like, and I always wonder if he went back to his church and had, like mentioned anything like that in a sermon or something, or like kind of kept that shit in mind if he's seen somebody coming to his church all dressed up, you know, like not dressed up, you know, but dressed like in fucking average street clothes, whether it's like, you know, just dirty, full of holes and shit, or if it's some fucking, you know, like I was wanting to be a thug. And knowing deep down I was a little puss. No, not really. I was hard, man. I was harder than steel, dude. I was like, man, I could get hit by a car and get up and fucking walk it off. And bring on that F-350. I'll take that bitch on. But anyway, I was pretty strong just for my job. But that shit was cool as fuck, dude. And I never forgot that. Like, not one person treated me any different than like, you know, the old couple out there that was, you know, dressed up all nice, you know, your average church going old retired couple. And it was cool, dude. I really appreciated it. Anyways, my cigarette's gone, y'all. Get your asses right with Jesus and wash your hands after you poop.